Hi, I'm Alex S. and today I'm going to do a read aloud. I'm going to do it chapter by chapter, so each day we're going to do a new chapter. Someone inspired me to do these read alouds. His name is Jeff Horton, and he reads Alienated. It's a really good book. You guys should go check it out. But today we're going to read The Losers Club. I don't know if any of you read it. The Losers Club by Andrew Clements. It's a very good book. I've read it twice, and I really like it. So let's get to it. The Losers Club. What happens next? A bright red plastic chair sat in the hallway outside of the door of the principal's office. This chair was known as the hot seat, and at 9:15 on Tuesday morning, Alec Spencer was in it. During his years at Bald Ridge Elementary School, Alec had visited the hot seat a lot and had lost count somewhere in the middle of 5th grade. This morning's visit was the first time he had been sent to the principal's office during 6th grade, except it was also the very first day of school. So Alec had been a 6th grader for less than 45 minutes. A kid could end up in the hot seat for at least 100 different ways. Most of them are pretty standard. Talking back to a teacher, bullying or shoving or punching, throwing food at the cafeteria, stuff like that. But Alec was a very special case. Every time he landed in the hot seat, he had been caught doing something teachers usually liked, reading. It wasn't about what he was reading or how he was reading. It was always because of where or when he was reading. Maybe his mom and dad were to blame for spending all those hours reading to him when he was little. Or maybe the sailor dog was to blame, or the very hungry caterpillar, or possibly the cat in the hat. But there was no doubt that Alec had loved books from the get-go. Once he found a beginning, he had to get to the middle because the middle was always led to the end of the story. And no matter what, Alec had to know what happened next. Today's situation was a perfect example. Just 20 minutes earlier, Alec had been in first period art class, and Miss Bondman had passed out papers and pencils to everyone. Then she said, I want each of you to make a quick sketch of the bowl of apples, and don't put your name on your paper. In 5 minutes, I'm going to collect the sketches and tape them up to the wall. And then we're going to talk about what we see. All right, please begin. From across the art room, Alec had looked like he was hunched over his paper, hard at work. But when Miss Bodman got closer, she discovered what Alec was hunched over, a book, reading. Something that happened many, many times in the past year. So Miss Bondman instantly sent him off to see the principal. The second period bell rang, and the hallway outside of the principal's office filled up with kids, which was one of the worst parts of being in the hot seat. If you got sent to see Miss Vance, the whole school knew about it. However, Alec wasn't just sitting there in the hot seat. He was also reading. It was a book called The High Kings, and in his mind, Alec had a sword in his hand, and he ran along beside the main character, battling to save the kingdom. The bell, the kids, and the laughing, and the talking to Alec had seemed like sounds coming from some TV show in another room. But a loud voice suddenly demanded his attention. Hey, can you guys smell something? Without looking up from his book, Alec knew that voice. It belonged to Kent Blair, a kid who lived on his street, a kid who used to be friends. These days, Kent was very popular and very annoying, and he always laughed when Alec got in trouble. Kent was also Alec's first period art class, so him showing up like this, it wasn't a coincidence. Alec forced his eyes to stay on his page, but he couldn't tell Kent was about 5 feet away, standing with 2 other guys. He was talking extra loudly, making a big show of sniffing the air. Phew! Seriously, can't you smell that? One of the other guys said, I think it's the spaghetti from the cafeteria. Kent turned slowly toward Alec and then pretended to see him for the first time. Oh, look, he pointed. It's Alec Spencer in the hot seat. So the smell, it's fried bookworm. Get it? Ha ha. The other guys joined right in. Oh yeah, fried bookworm. Alec looked up from his book and scowled. He was about to toss out some insults of his own when all 3 guys stopped laughing and walked away fast. Something on his left moved and Alec turned. It was Miss Vance holding her office door open. You may come in, Alec. So, next chapter we will read tomorrow. Hopefully you like this book. We'll read the next chapter tomorrow and see you tomorrow. Bye.